Stream's
as
up.
a competent person who knows first aid, Mini, go through standard treatment with bandages.
Yes,
And what
please.
bandages should be used for.
What bandages are for what, Minnie?
Ah, okay.
Without reading your notes.
Oh, it's different.
No notes.
Ooh.
From memory.
Alright, fun.
Because you don't have time.
To stop the
You don't have
bleeding, in
time.
avulsion, use packing and elastic. Packing, then elastic.
Why are you using your I'm reading voice?
Because I'm reading.
Alright, Minnie, let's go.
Can we specify why the use of elastic?
Wait, hold on.
And the avulsion?
To hold everything together.
And the packing?
Wait, Mini. I have a
Hang on.
question. Do you have this across 3 monitors?
No.
Alright, Minnie. Good job. What's the next one? Brexit, next one.
Wait, him or me?
Next one. No, come on, Minnie. Keep going
Okay.
over
Velocity
the
wounds.
the bandage use.
For velocity wounds, you're going to want to use quick clot and then elastic. Where cuts is just field dressing. Also, I believe burns is field dressing. Bruises, you're fucked.
Now,
Why are you
what the
fucked because
information
of
you said?
bruises?
Yeah, why are you fucked because of bruises? Go on.
You can't wrap a bruise.
Why does that matter?
Correct.
No idea.
What's the problem with bruises, Minnie?
I got no idea what they do.
What is the major issue you can suffer from a bruise? And if you don't figure it out, I will cause that major issue for you in about 2 seconds.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
He
Pain.
failed.
Alright, Minnie.
If it's an injury on
That's
your chest.
all I got. Actually, I'm not. Oh, I'm looking at British. That's why. Yep. Bleeding,
No, he's
pain.
actually
Oh, it's
bleeding.
just a
Minnie,
small
you-
velocity wound. You didn't.
Minnie, you have a chest wound. How do you treat a chest wound?
Well, you use chest dart and then chest seal.
Wait, what?
And then what do you check afterwards?
Nothing. You're done.
You're an idiot.
Minnie, there was a correlation.
Seal.
There was a connection between why I shot you there and a bruise. What do you think that connection was?
I'm not bruised.
Minnie?
Yeah, but you can't wrap a bruise. What's the correlation? I can't say that word right now.
Correlation?
What's the connection? Yes, that's the word I was going for. I just can't say it. My fucking tongue's up with it.
He's got the
too
mumbles.
tired.
Pain's the only answer I got.
Minnie?
Nice.
What's involved in everything when we deal with trauma, Minnie? What are we trying to avoid?
Blood loss.
What's the problem with a bruise?
Bruises can be ignored or be considered critical depending on where they are, Minnie. Think.
Yeah, I'm getting nothing. Let's
Okay.
let's see if it's in his notes.
I don't think we've actually gone over it too much with Minnie, so
Is it bad that I know the
gone
actual
through
answer to
multiple
this?
medical.
no.
Yeah, it is not in Keanu's notes.
Minnie, so Minnie,
God, he's memorized it.
Minnie. I have an airway. I get shot in the lungs, right? What's the problem if you get shot in the chest?
Collapsed lung.
Okay. What are bruises indicative of?
Gonna go with it. Collapsed lungs.
Okay, in the chest area, that is correct. What else are they also indicative of?
Hi, Philly.
Hello.
Damaged tissue.
Okay, what's damaged about the tissue?
Crushed.
Yes, that could kind of be correct. There's blood,
It
so
ca- it-
bruises
it-
are many. I'm just gonna give it to you at this point because we're gonna be here all day.
We will.
Bruises can be indicative of a possible internal bleeding.
Oh, I never knew
Bruises,
that.
they change color.
Whether, yeah.
Yeah, you learn something every day.
can be. It's not always true, but so that's why when you look for bruising, that's why it's kind of important when we're doing chest check for the chest. See bruising on the chest. What do you think you should do?
Listen to lung sounds.
Okay, what else?
I can't airway myself.
Can I say something, Minnie? And you know the body is literally a machine, right? It's just biological and not mechanical.
Yeah, my degree's in mechanical engineering, not fleshy squishy.
So, Keanu, you may be giving up your medic bag.
What?
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with
Oh,
Minnie, what is a bruise?
potentially internal bleeding.
Yes.
What does
Yeah.
internal bleeding mean? Where is that dangerous?
Yeah, you don't want it to fill up the lungs because then you can't breathe.
and
So
then-
I'm looking for
Good,
the
I
damn
can
option
tell
to
exactly what
drain
Hollywood
shit.
fucking said from that action.
I can't find it.
Someone give me a baseball bat. I'm driving to Minnie's house and we're gonna smack him in the chest with it. We'll see how well he can breathe by the time I'm fucking done. Jesus
Okay,
Christ,
so
Minnie.
so the thing about internal bleeding is it isn't necessarily going into your lungs; it's just going into the chest cavity.
Fuck the
But-
the end of the lungs thing. Fuck the blood. The blood's not even the issue with a
Thank you,
bruise.
sorry.
Minnie,
Yeah.
take a deep
Minnie.
breath, right? Your lung is full of what?
Oh, hook him up to the ARMA.
No,
Minnie, shut up and listen.
Listen.
You take a deep breath and hold it. What are your lungs full of?
Air.
Okay, if I wind up with a baseball bat and smash you in the chest with it really fucking hard and then cause enough pressure to pop your lung open, where is all that air going to go?
Inside your chest.
Inside
Yes.
the chest cavity.
Why is
now,
that
every
bad?
time you breathe, more air is going to go inside the chest cavity. Now, I don't care if you're a mechanical engineer or not. If I keep pumping more pressure into a space that's supposed to contain negative pressure and make it positive pressure, will it work right?
Wait, isn't that what the chest dart already solved?
Yes.
To an extent, it has a flow,
I imagine
or flow
you
limit.
might have an
Very,
issue before.
very
But-
small limit.
But we
Yeah.
are onto the aspect of why is a bruise dangerous on the
A
chest.
bruise is me taking the baseball bat and smashing it off your chest and bursting one of your lungs.
Yes.
A bruise is also you putting your chest into the steering wheel because clearly you are the kind of person that drives out the fucking seatbelt.
Well,
That's
I mean,
so when you see a
Seatbelts
bruise,
only
Minnie,
bruises, kids.
that's why you look for those, okay? If you see bruising, you might want to check airway, yes? Is that correct?
yes.
Thank you!
Oh my goodness.
Give him the trumpet.
So,
Okay, Brexit,
you-
you were leading
no,
this. Next one, Brexit, next thing.
fuck it. Oh, fucking hell.
Hey, can we get through this? Because then I'm just gonna just get through this, Brexit, okay?
Okay. Let's go with how to handle medical in a firefight. Minnie, you have been shot in a firefight. What do?
You're gonna have to be more specific. Am I shot in my neck?
No, well, Minnie, I taught you this.
You are clearly conscious at this point.
Okay.
You have been
Check
shot.
myself.
What do you do?
Assess myself. Where have I been hit?
You've been shot in the arm, Minnie. What do you do in the middle of
Tourniquet.
a firefight? Right answer. That
Then
means there is warranted
what?
time.
I'm assuming firefight's over and now I can attend to it.
Okay.
If that's the case, what type of wound is it? Velocity?
The wound is a small avulsion.
I'm gonna pack and elastic it.
Wrong. Half right, but wrong.
Bar's like, I know! I see the hand going up
No,
to the
no,
corner.
no, I forget if you can do gestures when you're saying like this.
Gestures.
Can you guess
Gestures,
which half
gestures.
you've got wrong?
No, sure. I'm gonna go with the elastic.
Go for it. Correct. Depending on the wound size, depends on what you wrap the wound with.
An elastic will work, but it's overkill.
but it is overkill. Use that for medium or larger.
Okay.
Field
So,
dressing.
What's the field dressing good for?
small things.
So you like your dick. Okay. What else?
Good field dressing, is that what I'm hearing?
What else is field
Cuts.
dressing good for?
Hey, what else, Minnie? What else?
Yeah, cuts.
There's
Am
more,
I on
go on.
whisper? Oh, there's more.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
we
shit.
heard. There's more.
Oh shit.
Minnie, you literally said at
There-
the beginning.
You said one of them at the beginning. There is another one.
Let's go blow the. Let's have him stand right here, and we'll blow this car up, and we'll see if he gets the right kind of wound.
Shrapnel.
Shrapnel's not a
No,
wound,
that-
Minnie. Shrapnel is a small piece of metal.
And that can cause avulsions or punctures. Or velocity wounds.
Small puncture.
No.
No.
He just
Well,
gave
you already
one.
said small wounds.
Minnie, stop guessing and think, dude.
Yeah, I've got literally nothing.
What kinds of wounds are there?
Vinny, how many times have you had to go to your medical menu and see a wound you don't understand?
You do realize the extent of my quote medical ability to fix myself has been pack elastic. Oh shit, that didn't work. Quick clot elastic. Hey.
This is why we're doing this, Minnie, so you can learn by
This is why
repetition.
Minnie,
Is it
what kinds of wounds are there?
That's bruise, burn, puncture.
Okay, let's start with bruise. How do you fix that?
You don't.
Okay. What was the next one you said?
Burn.
What
How do you
do
fix
to
that?
that?
Field dressing.
Holy shit!
He knows that
learning.
one. Okay. Come on. Keep
Ladies
moving
and
along, keep
gentlemen,
moving along.
overthinking 101.
Yes.
Minnie, you know this shit, man. You know this shit. Come
Is it
on.
gonna-
You've gone through
disappoint.
enough medical.
I mean, I don't want to just. I may have just guessed. I'll take it.
No,
So
there's
anyway,
Another wound.
Hey, cave there.
where did I leave
Say
off?
hello
Puncture.
to your new medic.
Wait.
So-
Puncture, avulsion,
We
burn, bruise.
already
cut.
covered those early. There's still another one.
Yeah, that's can't breathe.
That's
That's
not
not
a
a
wound.
wound.
That's
condition.
As a infantryman in the field, you really shouldn't have to deal with that unless you have been trained in that as a backup medic sort of role.
Which
Which
you are
I'm not sure
not.
if all of Radar.
I mean, to an extent,
Which
we
he
all
is
kind of do.
not. He
To
is
an
the one
extent,
that
you
does
all
not.
kind of are. Yeah. But there is another wound type, Mini.
What else he said?
This wound can happen. So he
I
said
have
cut.
bruise.
Burn, avulsion, puncture, bruise. There is one more.
Fuck it, one for the shit. Shear.
No.
Shear?
Try again,
Shear?
Star.
as in a sheared piece of metal? Or as in the shears that you use on a sheep?
Both.
Or is in a sheer dress?
I meant the Taliban.
Let's see,
Taliban.
good.
Come on.
I have no clue.
It begins with a C.
Cunt.
Close.
Close, yeah.
He already said cut, I thought.
Not what I said this
We
time,
actually
but
kind of already discussed it. It's similar to bruising.
It's more similar to the to another wound,
headbanging.
but it is a two-letter word. It can have.
It's a two-
The
it's
cause of
a-
it can be
Two-word phrase.
two-letter word. Sorry, it's two words, Mini, that you're looking for. That's what I'm going to say. Fuck me.
All right.
So it's two words, and how it can occur is the exact same way as bruising, but it's a bit more severe. Than a
Oh.
bruise.
Super bruise.
It's about one I'm about to give you, Minnie, because this is sad. This is very sad, man.
Hang on, I'm gonna get in the truck and run him over.
There was another one he didn't mention, but it's near enough to puncture. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's a velocity. I still class that as a puncture. It's just that one goes straight through, one doesn't.
still gotta
Alright,
Come on,
recognize it.
Mini.
If you have a helicopter smash into your chest, what is it going to do to your chest?
Splat. Crushed.
There you go.
Crushed tissue. Got
Fucking
it.
hell!
You know
How do you
this,
treat
Mini.
crushed
Come on.
tissue?
How do you treat it? Yes, tell me.
Field dressing.
No.
One for the money. There's only a few left. Packing.
It can work in a pinch.
Nope, wait, hang on. It's gonna be
I don't
elastic.
think you will ever fully bandage if you only apply field dressings.
Pretty sure Mini's already
How
tested
you-
that.
Packing's the
Unless
one
there's
that I
been
go
an
through.
edit.
Yeah,
Anyway,
packing,
okay.
then either field dressing
Then-
or
then
elastic,
field.
depending on size.
But
So yeah,
you,
how to
you
how to
can field
fix crushed
dressing it
tissue?
and
Crush it again.
Alright.
apply pressure to stop the bleed.
Brexit, next thing.
Next thing,
Next
as an
thing.
infantryman in the field, Mini, there is something that you carry on you, and you only have one of these. Should be very obvious, and it helps with something after you've been hurt.
Wait, y'all only carry one?
Yeah, you're supposed to carry one.
You're
That I-
supposed to, yeah.
They used to be kind of big, so I
I mean,
assume
the
they
only-
still are.
Thing I could. Oh, painkiller. Ketamine.
No, painkiller's not an option.
There we go. He's got that one.
Wait, what did he say?
Ketamine.
Painkiller.
Ketamine.
Oh,
Ketamine.
Ketamine.
You guys
Ketamine.
carry ketamine?
Whatever.
It is a painkiller, yes. You were right in the general term, but you carry a very specific one because the medic carries a different one as well.
Mini,
I thought he was talking about something else.
how
But-
often can you take ketamine?
Once every 4 hours.
How long
yeah,
is
I
an
do a
op,
lot
Mini?
more than that.
15 minutes, I
I
think.
mean,
That works.
Ooh.
That works.
That works.
Minimum of 10
that
minutes.
would work.
Minimum
Probably
of
more like
10
10 and a
minutes.
half, but
Yeah. Otherwise, you die.
Minute, 30 seconds.
Well, no,
Well,
you don't die.
you don't
go
die.
unconscious.
you go unconscious until the first one has wore off.
Mini, let's step this up. You have applied ketamine to yourself. The arm you have applied it into has a tourniquet. What's not going to happen?
You're not gonna get any pain relief.
If that's accurate with the current system, that's new with the medical update.
That's been.
We've actually had
Oh,
someone.
That's always been in
Someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've actually had someone go, oh, but the painkiller isn't working. I guess it was a dud. Stab it into the other arm. They then remove the fucking tourniquet and knock themselves out.
Yeah,
So-
make sure this is a general note to
I wanna
everybody.
do that now.
If you do give meds to somebody, it is in either a non-certificated arm or you pull the tourniquet. Okay, just make sure everybody knows that. All right.
Or just stick it in their chest.
Okay.
Can't do it to chest.
Brexit, go. Next one. Question.
On the contrary, you
What
can
else?
you can give your chest ketamine.
That's
It is an option.
Yes.
Can
You
you?
shouldn't.
wow.
Like real life, you shouldn't, but you can.
Just
Sorry,
inject it directly into the heart. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Next thing before this gets too off track. All right.
I thought he was just. He's basically covered the CLS sort of area here. Or
Mini,
going into the.
what's the triage levels? Tell me.
Where's that? But there really is medic there.
Tier 1 through 4.
Okay, what are they?
What is each tier?
What are each of them?
I don't think you can go backwards. Tier 1 dead.
Wrong.
That is
Very
so
wrong.
wrong, Mini.
Tier 4
Mini.
dead.
How many times have we stood next to you and go, yeah, it's we got tier 1, yeah, it's Mini again. And you're not dead, surprisingly.
Tier 4 dead. Tier
Yes.
3 minimally injured.
Yes.
Tier 2
Yes.
kind of badly injured, but yeah. And tier 1
Can
me.
still fight in a pinch. What does tier 1 mean? There are two
Unable to fight.
elements that go into...
Barely alive, unable to fight.
Yes.
Yes.
Ish.
Ish. What do you
If
need
you're
to do with it?
unconscious,
What do you need to do with the tier
or-
1?
Give him a bullet to the head. I mean,
What do the numbers represent?
levels of severity.
Okay.
Severity in what sense?
How long they have to live.
That's
Pretty
actually
much.
correct. I'm actually shocked.
Jesus.
Why can't I get this
How long
lucky in
have you got
fucking
left? He's tier
D&D?
4.
Tier 4, he's not gonna die.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh,
How can you kill that which has no life?
Paulsworth, do you have any general knowledge questions you want to ask
alternative-
him?
For the triage levels is priority of evac.
Mm-hmm.
Which also translates to how long they have to live and how
That
urgent
too.
to get them out.
Paulsworth, you got any
Which
questions
is-
to ask?
Yeah. That's why there's a little bit of wiggle if someone is unconscious but stable. They're kind of tier
Yeah.
1, but also kind of not.
For all Icarian classification, we do classify unconscious fighters as tier 1. They can be changed to a tier 2 if they sort of come out of it. If you can bring them round, by all means. Until they can get up and actually start fighting again, they are classified as tier 1.
Paul, you
a
got
gun-
anything?
They
gun
don't
claps
get
is
into the
unconscious,
nuances
man.
of evacuation priority and patient severity because they are two entirely different concepts. You can have 6 tier 1s and only 2 of them will be immediates.
Mm-hmm.
Your tier of casualty is the level of severity on their injuries. So if someone is severely injured, they're going to be a tier 1 patient. However, if you don't need to evacuate somebody out quickly because of their tier 1 status, they're not going to be a red on triage. So don't worry about the nuances on it. That's your medic's problem, not yours.
Any?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Essentially, if, they're wounded, but it's fine, tier 3. Yeah, they're wounded, they should probably go out, but not right now. They're tier 2. They're unconscious or, oh shit, they need to go, tier 1.
So, Minnie, let me ask you some scenario questions. If you were shot in the face, what are you? As you usually are.
An
Tier
idiot
1.
sandwich.
Why are you a tier 1?
Because I'm probably not breathing.
Okay. What else?
Uh,
Why are you not breathing?
Because I'm face down in the dirt, choking on my my crushed airway.
Fantastic, Minnie! Fantastic!
I like
What is
he
it-
really
what is-
knows
what
about
is
that.
the other
Yeah, I
outcome?
mean that's every mission.
What, Minnie? What is the other outcome?
Dead.
There you go.
So, Minnie, you are shot in the chest. You're unconscious. What are you?
Tier 1.
And why?
Because I'm unconscious.
And what else?
By the way, has the medical update been pushed?
Yes.
Unresponsive?
That's unconscious. It's the same thing, Minnie.
That's unconscious.
I know,
Yeah.
I tried to weasel my way out of it because I don't know the answer.
What else, Minnie? We were just talking about it with the whole Bruce.
Oh, potentially unable to breathe.
Bingo. So, Minnie, if you ever have an airway issue or anything in your chest or your head, probably assume that somebody possibly might be a tier 1. Okay? Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. So if you get anybody with a chest wound or a head wound and say Keanu or Canthir asking, hey, Minnie, what do you have? Possible tier 1. They'll get over
fair.
to you and help you with that. Okay? Does that make sense?
Ah.
And you remember that.
I mean, I'll try.
If they only have limb wounds, they're okay. If they have a head wound and they're talking to you, they're okay. If they're not talking to you and they have a head wound or chest wound, they're not okay.
Okay, Halls, are you ready then? Alright, Minnie. We're going to do some practicals with you.
Oh boy.
All right, frag out.
no.
You don't.
No.
The frag's already gone off in there, Mini. Go
Mini?
fix them.
Ah,
Fix them
goody.
and triage them for
They'll
me.
die.
I want all of them triaged.
Okay. By the way, hope this doesn't family what's triage.
Hey, we could just
What?
do what my old unit
You see that drop down menu at the bottom of the man?
Oh, there's stats. Okay. Let's see. He's gonna be velocity.
And if
Also,
you need
could just do what
assistance with
3CR's
dealing with
policy on
these patients...
triaging people is.
Rolling vehicles is not a valid way to practice triage.
By the way, guys,
No.
Minnie,
Die in
if you
place.
need assistance, you can get assistance from anybody that is not a medic.
Ooh.
Oh, alright.
Oh,
Does anyone?
Literally just
STAR
Hey, if you're
does
wounded,
count
die
in
in
that,
place.
by the way, but can't.
As a
STAR,
medic or?
you are not a medic in this case. You are just a rifleman. So anybody that helps him does CLS. Okay.
Alright. Can people start by just tourniqueting limbs if they're injured?
Okay, why do we want to do that first, Minnie?
Prevent
Tell me.
bleeding. This guy's fine. Interesting.
Waller, I'll be getting in the failure seat for Mini.
Okay.
Good shot, Mini.
Or
Minnie, so what do you want to do
I think I
first?
broke my
You
leg.
said tourniquet for everything, right?
Sorry,
What?
what?
that?
You said because to stop the bleeding. Go ahead.
You didn't. You said you don't want me helping.
You can help if you want, but just be a CLS guy.
Yeah,
Well,
you
tourniquet stop
standard
the-
CLS
Yeah,
rifleman.
everything's tourniqueted.
okay.
What do you
Everyone's got
want
a
to
neck
do?
tourniquet. It's fine.
What do you want to do next?
Oh, look,
Alright.
he's taking a nap.
He'll be fine.
Sure about that, Minnie.
it'll be fine.
Fine.
Why
Hang on.
is
Decompressing.
He's taking a nap, though he's fine. Did I really just fucking hear those words from Mini?
Sleep is healthy.
Why people die?
Hang on. I'm trying to prevent this guy from also taking a nap. Where'd the down guy? Here you are, you fucker.
Yes. Which is the more important issue? The guy who might take a nap or the guy who is taking a nap?
Oh, he'll
Definitely
be
the guy who
fine.
might take a
Oh,
nap.
is Mini about to fail his test? Is Mini about to fail his test?
Very quickly about to fail the test.
Soft hissing.
Brexit, if you could, be my grader, make sure he's...
Oh, Mini
Who
about
wants
to
to
fail
make
his
this more
test?
interesting?
Wolf, you can get in and help him too as a CL.
No, I was gonna say,
That's
let's
the
make
wrong
this
one.
more interesting.
No, we have that to make it more interesting. Ellsworth.
Shoot around him so he's under pressure.
It wouldn't be under pressure, it'd be over pressure.
Vinny, remember what we said about the chest needle?
Oh, lung sounds are absent.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Vinny, remember what we said about the chest decompression needle?
Move
Uh-huh.
on, Mini.
Well, what did we say about it?
It may or may not work.
No, that's not what we said about it.
Vinny, did you just do what I think you did?
No,
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 Ellsworth
I
did.
was the one that administered the Emperor's Peace. Mini failed on that patient, so the patient ceased to exist.
Vinny, what does the chest decompression needle do?
Release pressure.
What are its limitations?
Unknown.
It has essentially one limitation. What is it?
Apparently doesn't work.
Oh, it works. It does exactly what it's designed to.
Minnie, have you even seen one before?
No.
Vinny, what is a needle? In a medical sense.
I was gonna say, damn it.
Mini, I'm about to
Warfare-
shoot you in the back of the fucking head. You build medical supplies.
Yeah.
Physically describe a needle for me.
Hollow tube.
Yes.
Okay, how big?
Not very.
Can I get the sewer drain and call that a needle?
Oh, hey, he's fine.
Oh, look,
Don't
night-night.
worry about it.
Can I get the sewer drain and call that a needle?
Oh, he's fine. He went to the
Oh,
place.
just that zero.
Large puncture
He's,
wound.
Minnie,
Yeah.
does the
can
sewer
still say
drain count as a medical needle if it was actually...
There's a
Plain.
gauge big enough for it.
Mini,
yes.
who are you working on exactly?
Hey, who are you working on, Minnie?
Oh, that guy.
I think the guy that's standing.
All right,
Yeah.
Mini,
Better
triage
Keanu.
quickly. Where are my patients at? What's our triage look like? What's going on here?
Wolfie's
You're
dead.
I can save him.
No, he is literally dead.
Wolf, he's dead. I literally, Wolf, I will put you. I will give you the Emperor's Peace next in a minute.
2 are dead.
What?
Um,
So what are they triaged?
Quickly, Mini. How many? Let's go. 5, 4, 3,
3 tier
2, 1.
3
Oh,
tier
bro.
3s. Okay.
Well,
That
we're gonna
math
restart this
doesn't add
exercise
up.
since Minnie can't keep
I
track of
mean,
fucking patient numbers.
One of them he did mention wasn't hurt, so
Yeah,
that
one of
does-
them isn't hurt right here. This one isn't hurt.
What does that?
There
Why
is
is
no
he in
tier
your
number.
triage area, Minnie? Why is he in your triage area? If he's
He's
not
out to
hurt,
be
why
hurt.
is he here?
Because his name is Bob,
We're
and
gonna
he
feed
has
you in your
attachment
submission
problems.
to learn this, Minnie. I
His
hope
name
you
is Thomas,
understand
actually.
this. You're going to pass today.
All right, Minnie, step out of the area. Waller, can we get an arsenal down here? Reset.
There is an arsenal on the truck. So
Let's see.
All right,
much
Minnie.
refill your shit.
in a
Make sure
medical
you all
sense,
refill.
what is a needle?
A hollow tube.
Mini,
Okay,
I'll give you
what's-
more medical.
How else would you describe? What additionally would you use to describe it? Does a sewer drain count?
Well,
Mini, why do you have
technically,
20
yeah.
stun grenades?
Does a
It's
does a
about
sewer
that,
drain
but
count as a needle, in the medical sense?
No.
Why not?
Unknown, actually. I don't know what the exact difference.
You don't know the difference between a sewer drain and a needle.
Well, I know what the application is intended for. I'm trying to think of the technical...
What is a sewer drain, Minnie?
God damn it, Wolf.
Minnie, what is a sewer drain?
He's not going to get that.
What is a culvert, Minnie?
Fuck's sake.
Size.
Okay,
Good
how
job!
big is a needle?
Finally! Fucking
Okay,
don't know.
Minnie, I'm gonna put this in terms that are real fucking easy for you to understand. All right, grab one of your monitor cables. You see the thickness of that cable?
Uh-huh.
That cable is thicker than a 14 gauge needle.
Yes.
That is how tiny the hole is.
14 gauge is the biggest needle pretty much you can use.
That
so-
is the size used for a chest decompression needle. Is a 14 gauge, 3.5 inch long needle catheter combination. Now, if I blow somebody's chest completely apart on the right side and then you have to seal it back up, is that 14 gauge needle going to let enough air out to stop the problem from getting worse?
Oh, so I need more.
No.
We have another thing. It's really
Can
useful.
I shoot him, please?
So, Paulsworth, we must teach the lad so he can pass this shit so we can fucking move on. Okay.
Wait.
Minnie, you are
Minnie,
going to
there is
learn
air
this
in the
shit.
chest cavity. What are your
You are
options
going
for
to learn
fixing
this
that?
shit by the time we walk out of here. And I do not want to have to make you a medic for you to
There-
learn this.
There is more than one option for fixing air in the chest cavity.
Yeah, that's the only
No.
one I know of.
No.
So I'm looking through the options to see if there are
Do you
more.
not have a respiratory
Do you
kit?
want us constantly dying mission after mission?
No, it's
Instead
not a
of making us
respiratory. Do you not
constantly
have
die
a,
after
You
the
think
mission?
we're
Oh,
not
it
leaving until he fucking
Is it a
learns.
respiratory kit?
I got an
Yeah, it's a
emergency
respiratory
crack
kit.
I thought it was just an airway kit.
Or airway kit, whatever. Does he have one?
No,
Do you
I
have an
got a
airway
crate.
kit?
I got an emergency crate kit. That's it.
Oh, that's
then
why.
then get an airway kit.
Ah.
Here, I'll put it in your
Yeah,
backpack.
all that
Ah, thank
beating
you.
will just make him lose more IQ and brain cells
There you
and
go.
memory. So
You
he's
know
just
what?
gonna
Look at his chest
Upgrade
options.
Mini means that I can reprogram his brain to understand medical.
I think
Alright,
you have to
so-
do it on someone
Did
else.
anybody catch that comment I made to try and give him a-
Airway
Yes.
respirator.
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
You'll never get that. So,
Alright. I got my airway kit.
Yeah, you targeted the wrong person with that one there, buddy.
All right, Minnie.
Paul's
Now,
clear, buddy.
what is the point of triage? Why do we triage patients?
Motion of the ocean.
Wait, before you get into that, we're still on the old thing. All right, Minnie, what else? What is the other option for fixing air in the chest cavity?
Or you can do it on yourself.
Just dart is the size of a dart and is not big
Yeah,
enough.
My first answer was more of them, which I still think technically could work.
No, it does not work,
Um,
Minnie.
No.
As for... hang on. Hold
I
still.
mean, real world it does, but not here.
It is a stopgap measure that does nothing to actually fix the problem.
Here's a new option if you look at his chest.
Especially if he gets blocked.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
For your fucking,
Chest tube. There it is.
Holy God, finally.
Oh yeah, that is the.
He apparently
next
also didn't
one.
have an actual airway kit.
I don't think
I
I
did
grabbed
not,
the actual
which is an issue.
fucking,
I had an emergency crate kit because I'm familiar with
One
those.
step at a time. We're going one step at a
Yeah.
time. One step at a
Yes.
time. Yes, Minnie, a chest tube. Use a chest tube to fix massive holes in the
Yeah.
chest.
If they have more than one chest
You don't
wound,
use OPS.
They probably
the
won't need a
chest start
chest
is
tube.
not going to be enough.
Because the chest start will
Yep.
stopgap them until the medic
Because
gets
if
there
we
to
have
give them
to
a
put
chest
anything
tube if they need it. Let the medic make that decision. You do not stick the chest tube in somebody.
I was gonna say, 'cause
But
fucking-
if I become the
I know
medic,
fucking NPA
Then
is
you will be the one
different
making the
with
decision of if you
whatever
have to stick
fucking
chest tubes in
name
people or
cover
not.
is.
And I highly
know
suggest
they
you
just
don't
call
fuck it
cover.
up because you have to evacuate people after they get chest tube, and your team's gonna get real pissed real quick that you constantly force them to get evacuated back to base because you are not making the right decision.
don't
Oh,
worry.
did you change that with the update? That wasn't a thing.
It
Don't
is
worry, it
now.
won't get
It
that
is
far.
now.
If they have to
Okay.
rely on me, they'll have to respawn. All right,
Is there anything major with the medical?
ready to go.
Yes. I'll talk about them.
Alright.
Also talk
Okay.
about
Mini.
Now, tiers.
Go down the help
What
menu, please.
is the point of triage?
Wolf. Please.
You get a battlefield assessment for who needs what.
Let me go into.
No!
Yeah.
What is
Please,
the
you.
point of triage?
My legs.
Why do we do triage?
Hang
start
on,
of
think.
what
Minnie,
is
what do you do
triage?
at work when you get a schedule?
You do not want the answer to that.
Hang on, I got this. I got this. Guys on the roof, I'm sorry, I'm about to use you as a sacrifice here.
That's fine.
1001,
Uh-oh.
1002, 1003,
Make it-
1004,
Hey
1005.
guys, have fun, gentlemen.
Oh,
You missed. Halls, I got this.
Burn them.
now,
Oh,
1001, 1002, 1003,
Oh, dear Christ.
1004, 1005. That's
I
better.
missed again.
Nope.
No, that peppered
Oh.
them with shrapnel.
Ow.
Hey, can you guys get off that roof yourself?
No.
You can get off the roof. Come on
There's-
down.
There's a mine dispenser here. No.
Now, because all of them are able to talk, walk, and do their own things on their own, they're what we call triage green.
Ow.
What do you mean,
Well,
ow?
Except for him. Oh no, he's still alive.
No, he's still conscious. They are all triage green up there. Now, if I do this,
Yeah.
now he can no longer walk on his own, right?
I'd say
And
so.
he can't talk to me. So because he cannot walk on his own and he cannot talk to me, he is triage red. Now, we take the person up there that's doing okay. Shoot him in the legs twice. Now, he'll probably be able to wake up and talk to me. But he's not going to really be able to walk well on his own. He is what we would call a triage yellow. The point of triage, Benny, is to rapidly sort your patients in the fastest way possible to determine if somebody needs treatment or not. So, if I sit there and, shoot one person, and they can still talk, they can still run around on their own, they can still do everything, they are the lowest priority that you need to treat. You really don't give a fuck about them in a mass cal. Why? Because they can fix their own problems, and they're not dying. Yellows. I also initially don't really give a fuck about yellows either, because if they can talk to me, they are clearly not hurt enough to the point that they are seriously injured and in a lot of trouble. The ones I care about in triage initially on your first time through to determine if they're alive or dead or not are the people that can't run around on their own and can't talk to you. If they're unconscious, you check them first.
Minnie, just from my perspective really quick, the easiest thing that you can do is, hey, can you hear me? If they say yes, don't worry about them. If they don't say anything is when you worry.
You have a problem.
Okay, makes sense.
That is how we solve that. The point
Super
of
fucking
triage,
easy.
Minnie, is to maximize the number of survivors of a mass casualty incident. That is it. That is all we care about. We are sorting people into categories of who needs the most immediate treatment first to possibly live, which means, Waller, I need another sacrifice. I got
pick
one.
Wolf. I pick Wolf.
So, walk
You
on
shot
up
the
on
tire.
Wolf, right?
Uh-huh.
So, Wolf's torso. Fine. We'll just keep shooting him a couple more times.
I got this.
Tell me when the situation plays.
Alright, so, Minnie, if you walk...
Is that?
Alright, Minnie, if you walk up on this, look at him.
Can you hear me?
Alright, no, Wolf. No, look at Wolf. Look at his injuries, right? If you walk up on this, and you have, 8 other patients laying around here, you're going to simply do this, alright? You're going to open up his triage card. You're going to set it to black. If you're feeling really nice, maybe you go a couple of times so he doesn't suffer, and then you move on. Alright? We write him off. He is going to take more resources than you have to keep alive. He is not worth the effort. You have 7 other patients at that point that you need to maximize survivability of. If after all 7 patients have been put in a place where they can stay alive, and he's somehow still twitching around on the ground a little like this, even though his face is red jelly, then you can sure, if you have the resources, feel free to try and fix him.
Fuck you!
Hey, easy, buddy. Wolf.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yes.
Damn it.
okay.
That is how you handle
Damn
that
it.
problem. Alright? Waller, I need everybody down here again. Minnie,
Alright.
go reset your medical load.
Everybody down there, please.
I'm carrying a
Go.
shit ton of everything.
Okay, that's
You
great.
shot me like 20 times!
Yes,
was the
you're
point.
absolutely right. I
That
did.
is
That was the
one
point.
of
That was the
points.
point. Not the demonstration.
Waller,
Yeah.
I need you to...
Ten, I don't understand.
Well, I need an IED somewhere down one of these streets hidden somewhere, and then I need someone to be the sacrificial
Me,
lamb to...
me.
I have a
Me.
shitload of mines, so do you want me to just go place a couple of those?
If you want to go place a couple, sure, but then I need
Yeah.
the whole formation to walk some way and step
Oh,
on one, so
alright,
Minnie
wait.
and I can come triage.
Are you still planning on using that yard at all?
Yes, we will be, so
Okay.
keep it on the streets, please.
Keep it.
Yep. Well, I just have a little toy up.
Actually, keep it this way. Send it that way, if you can, please. Like, down this way.
Alright,
That way
everybody
it's out of the
turn around.
range and everything else.
You want an IED, Mascal?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna have you guys step on some shit.
Oh, that's easy enough.
People about to...
No.
That was a smoke grenade. But that was pretty good. I turned to run and then saw the smoke grenade resting in somebody's hand and went, oh, it's safe. Where's Minnie at?
Don't worry about it.
Right there.
Right there.
Look for
Alright,
the person
cool.
in pan camo.
Give me a staggered column on this road, please. Keanu, go stand somewhere in the middle of it since you volunteered to step on the bomb.
Oh boy.
He's not gonna be the one to step on the bomb. So.
Where am I
No,
in
we're
this?
gonna have them magically all miss it until Keanu steps on it, and then Keanu steps on the bomb. So I need Keanu in the middle. Somewhere.
Middle.
Go in the right spot in the formation where you would normally, but be in the middle of the group as you move, and then step on it and die. So Star and Keanu swap places, please.
Oh fuck me.
Go.
Yeah, take it up the ass, Wolf.
Just like that J-Dam.
Yep.
You know, backpacks are pretty good at stopping bullets in ARMA.
That's okay. I mean, if I have to, I'll
Put
just get a
shrapnel to
claymore
the
too,
ass.
and we'll set one of those up, see how well you guys take that shit.
Yeah, it could be like that one fucking soft dude in the British Army who legit fucking
Threw
like
himself on it.
tanked a grenade with his fucking rucksack.
Nice.
Then, Minnie, what you are going to do is you're going to conduct triage on the people who stepped on the bomb.
Walk.
Okay.
Mush.
Now?
Two.
Go.
Go.
Hang on, I think he's placing one.
He's had plenty of time to place one. I don't know what he's doing now.
He's placing another one.
Why?
Yep, there it is. Keanu, do you see your step-on target?
Yep.
Alright. Zach, I'd get clear, unless you want to join the fuckery. Alright.
You may
Minnie,
have to
stay out of
step on the one in the
formation.
middle of the road if you want to go
Have
off.
fun. Keanu, step on the one in the middle of the road once you get by it.
I think that might actually trigger
Wow.
on Wolf, but whatever.
Maybe.
We'll
We'll
find out.
find out.
Also,
I'd get some cover, Minnie.
get small because the one I put in the middle of the road.
Oh fuck.
Ow.
Alright,
I'm
there
okay.
you go, Minnie.
Mostly okay.
Medic.
Can you hear me? No.
Alright, go. Start triaging, quickly.
Okay. Just gonna tourniquet limbs. He's got a chest injury. I don't know my track IR on, that's right.
Minnie, triage and move. You have... How many other patients do you have right now?
A lot. Myself included, by the way.
There you go. So keep going. Can you even save Brexit, really?
He seems to be meh. Okay, legs and chest. He's dead. Dead. And... no.
Okay, so for your
That
write-off.
makes me
Alright,
happy.
move on. Go back and start treating those you can treat. What else should you be doing right now?
Probably calling help.
There you
Yeah.
go. Oh, look, you have Medic Waller and Comrade Assistant Zach on scene with you now. They were driving down the road.
Oh,
Comrade!
help!
Oh, what would you like us to do?
Start tourniqueting limbs. And
who?
decompressing chests.
On who?
On who, Mini?
The other two guys, that guy. Yeah, the others are all dead.
Take that one,
Oh, him
Cass,
too,
I'll take
yeah,
this
take
one.
that one too.
There you go. Gotta be direct, Mini. You may have random people show up who you have no help of getting actual
this dude
assistance
is-
from.
Oh my god, you are so fucked, Canthier. Holy shit.
He's fine.
Yeah, Canthier, I'm not gonna lie, Canthier. I think you stepped on something yourself. You can hear me still.
I can. Oh,
Just
Damn, he burned half his
gonna-
chest off. That's fucked.
We're
Dude,
gonna
his
chest-
burn ass lungs, like he has smoker's lung without cigarettes.
Chest tube going in. Lung sounds absent. I'll shoot you, Star.
Somehow he didn't get a head wound. I am quite impressed.
Yeah, I would pop his chest sack. And this Mini,
Chest
this is
seal.
why we triage. This is why we sort quickly, because if you had wasted all of your time trying to stabilize Brexit on your own, everyone here except Brexit would die.
Yes.
Call for assistance in an MCI, you figure out who needs what, you start providing direction. When you come up on a patient that you're going to tag them, you still want to sit there and you want to actually triage them.
I gotta tourniquet myself here.
Challenger absent. Chest tube going in because those are fucked. I'm not. I'm just going straight.
Manny, you might want to finish
tube.
treating his chest, by the way.
Oh, I had to fix myself.
Ah, boys.
Blood. Oh, I sealed it. What the hell? Partial full thickness burn. Chest seal.
Hello, user. That a star, I
Okay,
see.
that doesn't work. So
No, Star is actually still alive at the moment.
They all have very similar wounds.
Yeah, on you.
I mean, the bouncing Betty went off right about there. It set the other one off up there too. That was the impressive
no
part.
idea what's wrong with you. Moving on.
Oh god. Okay.
Minnie, come back.
Hang on.
Mini.
Take a look at the wound on his chest. What type
I
of wound
did.
is open?
I chest tubed him.
Oh, okay.
But
Minnie,
what else?
Minnie, come
Yep.
look at this. What is the type of wound he has on his chest?
Partial full thickness burn.
Okay. Well, what do we use to treat burns?
Chest seal's
You
the only thing
literally
that goes on the chest.
Use a field dressing and cover the rest of the burn up.
Oh, you can actually do that?
Hey, Cash, you're bleeding.
Oh, you never knew that.
I'm just gonna fix you right
There you
quick.
go. You have your
You
chest tube
should
in
have
place?
checked his O2 sat.
Like,
Oh, yeah, Star's gonna fucking die.
His chest is fixed.
He's
There
doing
you
it.
go. Burns are nasty. Burns suck, especially full thickness burns.
I'll keep
Let's see what's
I'll
wrong
keep
with you.
Overwatch.
Medic,
Cover you
Mini,
guys.
would you like me to monitor this man?
Please. If he dies,
yeah, Halls?
Yeah.
No chance.
What for you?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the second fucking you had one go off behind you and the other one went off like to your front right. I just watched you get catapulted.
oh, long
Keanu
sounds
got
are absent.
Fucked too, like
You
straight
get
fucked.
tubed.
So, Minnie,
Yeah.
how are you gonna? Who? If you had to prioritize who gets sent out first, who are you gonna send out first?
Alright.
Well, Star's probably stable,
Should be
Okay.
good, Cash.
so I'd go with him. The other two are unknown at this point.
How's Brexit doing?
Why
Why
is
shoot
why are
Minnie in
they
the ankle?
unknown?
You have teammates for a reason.
I'll get his chest right quick.
Benny, you evacuate the most severe casualties first. The most unstable casualties need to leave. You can sit on stable ones and not give a fuck. A stable patient is a happy patient. An
How's his
unstable
breathing?
patient's gonna fucking die without a surgeon.
Canthier right now is
He's
probably your most
patched up.
Listen to
unstable
lung sounds
patient.
then.
So,
Canthier's straight fucked.
Lung
Yeah.
sounds are diminished. Darting.
Oh, actually, yeah, I probably should make that myself.
Canthier is also straight fucked because, well, he's got a slight problem that I don't think anyone's noticed yet.
I'm about to do it. He's getting fluid. So,
It's not fluids, Waller. It's
That's
not
not
fluids.
fluids.
It's not fluids.
what?
It has
What are
something
the-
to do with the air going in and out.
Oh,
Or the
he
lack
actually
thereof.
coded? He actually coded on me. Okay.
He is straight not breathing anymore.
Velocity. Okay, I didn't have my.
I was busy trying to make sure he was still not
He's
bleeding.
not a full code, but he's in respiratory arrest. You might want to fix that.
Yeah.
Might need to.
I haven't gone to the airway yet.
All right.
Oh, here, I can give him some saline. How much you think? 500?
Let's check star. Person.
Oh fuck! I don't have airway. Hey, Keanu, do you have airway?
You need
Maybe.
airway?
Yeah. Can you check? Actually, his airway should
oh.
be okay.
He just started breathing on his own again.
Alright.
Yeah, because I fucking did CPR, man.
Star just said, "Can you fix my shear?"
That's it. I'm gonna shoot him.
Alright.
Yeah, your ribs.
Ow, my ribs.
Alright.
He's receiving 250.
Well, he's already got a chest tube in him.
He might need a chest tube.
I already tubed
You
Star
are
and
completely
Canther.
stable, sir.
Canther and Star are already tubed. You, on the other hand,
No.
are not.
No.
Where's that option? I can never.
All right.
Start a CPR.
I'm gonna call
Yep.
Canther good. I'm gonna bring you up.
Thank
Canther.
you for choosing India Ambulance. We can
Come on.
take one patient.
Well, this guy's
Yeah.
complete. This guy's currently coded. So,
Oh, lung sounds are clear.
whether you want to take him or let us try
Thank
again.
you for choosing India Ambulance. We can take one patient.
Outstanding. Make it that guy.
All right, Canther's back
Please load
up.
the patient
You're
into
stable.
India Ambulance,
hi.
a
He's
subset
stable.
of AMR.
Hey, Minnie.
Yeah.
You know the
British is loaded.
memnonic?
No, he
the
died.
memnonic?
He's in the
Mnemonic.
The memory aid?
The memory aid? What?
Like,
Not mnemonic. The
mnemonic.
memory aid for the ship, Minnie. Yeah.
I have no idea what you're
For
saying.
basic.
No,
first aid.
I taught you this, Mini.
Cab.
Zach, yeah.
I-
Zach, you
Go
can
take
leave
a
Brexit
cab.
now.
I don't even know
The gods
what.
may bless Brexit.
what-
DAB, circulation,
Keanu,
airway
did you give
breathing.
him any
He may be
fluids?
healed.
Oh, I don't
The
remember
gods
that.
may set him free.
Yes.
I was actually on you, Canther.
By the way,
So,
patient's loaded. You're
so-
good to go. Bring him back to base.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Walter, we can go ahead and resus everybody. He did his job for triage. That's what I care
Yeah.
about for this one at first. I
Uh,
want to make sure he knew how to triage.
It's fine, Wolf. We're gonna
Oh, okay.
revive everyone.
I was gonna say, I was like, yeah, I think he needs fluids.
Praise be to the Zeus. Praise be to the Zeus. Praise be to the Zeus.
Oh, this is fixable.
Hey,
we
Mini. Sheer.
Fuck you.
Sheer.
Make sure you guys rearm and everything, please.
I'm gonna need.
All right,
I'm gonna
everyone
need a Zeus
reset
heal.
your kits, please.
That's potentially fixable, man, when you got there.
What's up with Brexit?
You okay,
All right.
Brexit?
I don't know. I loaded him in the car.
All right, Many, restock your shit.
I need a Zeus heal.
Oh, Many needs to be blessed by the power of Zeus as well.
Brexit
Yeah,
probably will
Halls.
too if he was loaded in the car, because I don't.
When
think
I
you
was
can heal
walking
him in
past the fucking bouncing Betty, I saw it go
Yeah,
off
well,
like
right.
feet away from my face.
Yeah, it jumped. It was high.
I was just
Yeah,
like,
they
oh,
do
shit.
that.
Star's first comment was,
Aha.
"But noted, bouncing Betty's more effective than Apers."
Not wrong.
I do know you can carry a shit ton of papers compared to Betty's
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah,
Minnie,
like
do you need a heal still?
mini nades.
I'm good.
Oh, you
I've
got
been
healed?
healed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blessed be for the concept of Mini being healed. All right, now that we've talked about triage, let's talk about casualty collection points, Mini. Mini, what is a CCP?
Somewhere you bury the bodies.
No, that's called a graveyard.
Wrong. Try again.
It's in the name. He just literally said it, Minnie. Pay attention.
Casualty collection point.
All right,
What do
cool.
you-
What is a casualty collection point?
See, I knew this was where this was gonna go. Where you
Name, Minnie.
I can't.
move the dying to.
Okay,
really
I will
hope
accept that. I will accept that as a valid answer. To be completely honest, yes, it is
Yeah,
a place where you bring all of your casualties when they have been hurt to be treated by you.
Where's British? I
So-
expected him to pipe in with
When we pick a casualty collection point, Mini, we pick a face that's remotely close to the front line, but far enough back that you're not going to immediately get murked when it's used. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
From there, You move it as needed behind your teams, allowing teams to bring the casualties back to you so you can treat them and decide where they need to go from there. Okay, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Good, because you're going to need to remember that later for your final test out exercise. All right.
Ooh, I actually brought the tent.
It's like I did the good thing.
We should probably go over it.
The new
Oh,
stuff
we will.
should be
Don't
going
worry.
over.
I have a final idea, Waller, for the actual for the
Okay.
actual exercise.
I'll let you do. Go ahead, Halsworth. Go ahead.
That lets everyone do the things they need to do. All right. So, Minnie, we've gone over assessment. Minnie, how do you assess a patient? Do you remember how you do that at least?
Tourniquet limbs, stop bleeding.
No.
Check
That's how
to
you take
see if
care
they
of people while you're being shot at. How do you do an assessment? What is the assessment process for treating a casualty once you're finally done with care under fire?
Hatch them up.
There's a certain process we go through. What is it, Minnie? At least.
Yeah.
Oh no, you do not help him.
Send it through Steam, damn it, you idiot.
No. All right,
not.
I need a. Actually, no. I already have my volunteer at this point
Cheer.
because he opened his
fuck
mouth.
no!
Oh
Say
look,
that with Star.
we're no longer being shot at.
What's your okay?
Hi, I'm
taking
back.
care- Nope, you still have to take care of Keanu. What do you need?
Oh, let me
Now take
fix
care
this.
of Keanu.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
no,
shoot
no.
again, please. How do you
Minnie?
assess him,
Minnie.
Mini.
No.
Minnie,
How
Keanu's
do we
been hurt.
assess
Fix him.
Keanu? Fix
Medic.
him.
Oh, tourniquet.
What do you do
Torment.
first? What do you do
Okay.
first?
So, what are we controlling in this first stage of your assessment, Minnie?
Bleeding.
What else is that called?
Actually,
What do we
let's before we go ahead and start fixing, but let's start setting habits. What's the first thing you do
Tourniquet.
before that?
Nope, that's my first thing.
Before even going over to him, what's the first thing you do?
Oh, hi, can you hear me?
Before that, he just fell down.
Get the fuck back up.
No,
Okay,
you're
hang on.
standing up. He just fell down. What's the first thing you do? Really simple. You're in a firefight. Someone in front of you
Keep
falls to the
someone-
ground.
Shoot
Taking
the
shots.
guy that shot him.
I mean, also
That-
important, but
Again,
as you
also
do
nobody
that, you
gets
can do
it.
this.
Shoot the guy who's shooting.
Minnie,
Yeah,
Real simple.
you're
Trust
getting
me.
shot at. What do you do?
well, move.
Do what?
Cover.
Okay,
No,
here.
cover.
Cover is
Oh.
important, but here. Guy in front of you gets shot out. What do you want to do first? Just fix something real quick.
Get down.
Okay. Now what?
Die. Every
Kill with
time
the
I
gunshots.
shoot the person shooting.
Yes. Return fire.
I already
But,
said
okay,
that.
aside, chill for a second.
Chill,
Aside
everybody
from
chill.
returning fire, what's... Guy in front of you falls down.
You hear lots of bangs, there's a spurt of blood, there's lots of screaming and pain. There are more gunshots and bullets start splashing all around the area.
Chill for a
Inside
second.
you.
Chill.
What do you do?
Chill. You were in a firefight. Guy in front of you fell down. As he did so, you shot what you think is the last person.
Okay.
What do you do? Just pick something real quick.
I mean, tourniquet.
Okay, so you go over to him and tourniquet.
Uh-huh.
Someone else pops up, shoots you. Now what happens?
Dead.
Why?
Didn't clear the area.
No? But you still got two other fire team members, so why are you dead?
Probably
got
should mention he's in an
no idea
open
what
field or something instead of,
So, you're in a firefight. Guy, your buddy goes down.
Mm-hmm.
You go over to him and tourniquet him. Why, if you get shot, do you both die? When there's two other fire team members.
I mean, I'm making the assumption dead.
Do it every day. We're doing it right now. On.
I have no idea what you guys are getting at.
Execute your battle drills. When somebody gets shot in a video, every single time, without fail, every single time we're in a firefight someone, what is the first thing somebody shouts when they watch somebody do the twitchy seizure fall?
Man down.
Yes. Tell
Thank you.
somebody, for the love of Christ. Tell somebody.
Communicate! Communicate!
Step 1, tell somebody.
Send up the yell.
That way,
The
if
medic-
you get shot, someone else knows.
Yes. And this
we
is a
are
big thing.
aware
We
that someone has been shot.
all of us need to work on that.
If you are the only one left, call out of the AO to whoever else is out there and tell somebody.
Hey, everybody's been shot. If you are hit and still conscious, start yelling out that you've been shot.
Yes. Minnie, communicate. The first important thing about anything you do and anything we ever do in this game as an organized group. Communicate what you're doing.
Now, I will say, in the actual op, you do tend to do this, but
I had no clue what you were getting at in this case.
really
Communicate
simple,
the casualty.
simple things. Don't try and overthink it.
For the next step, Minnie, we're going to take this back to like it is watching your videos and stuff. Somebody is shooting shit tons of rounds at you while you're running across the open and someone's been shot. The first thing you always do is yell, man down. What is the next thing you do? Every single
Shoot back.
time. Okay, shoot back. What else do you do at the same time you are shooting back?
You're in the open and no cover. What do you do?
I mean, I think you're going for lie down, but in ARMA that does not work.
There you go, Minnie. You seek the best available cover. So,
Yes.
if we're standing here at the street and I'm shooting at you from that window, I've shot Keanu. He does the Caesar switch and falls unconscious, and you're standing there, and I'm then starting to shoot at you. You are going to communicate the man is down. You're gonna put round back up to where I was firing from, and you are going to seek the nearest available cover.
Minnie, if you do not have cover, what do you do?
Or a lot of
I would also-
ammunition.
I'd also mention you're taking fire in the same breath you tell him man down.
Just put it out there, Minnie. Do not have cover, use concealment, use smoke, use your bushes. Yes, that's shitty cover, but at least conceal you
At least
and
when
break
you move,
up.
you're a little harder to shoot at that point.
Yes. So
Remove yourself from the bullets entering body situation and put yourself into the putting bullets into someone else's body situation and win the firefight. We have now won the firefight. The enemy is dead. Your fellow teammates are suppressing any other enemy positions. No one can shoot you without fear of being bitch smacked by a falling helicopter. What are you going to do then?
Fix the patient.
What is your next step?
Okay.
Okay. So, our casualty's been hit. What's the first thing you're going to do?
Tourniquets.
No.
Can you
Wrong.
hear me?
Minnie, go stand by the wall. Can you tourniquet him when you're standing by the wall? Go stand by the wall.
Actually, how far is the H menu?
it does not
And you
work that
tourniquet
far.
him while you're in cover behind the wall.
Nope.
There
So
you
what do
go.
you need to do?
So, what's the first thing you're gonna do?
I need someone to drag him towards me.
Or
Before we do that, what is the first thing you're gonna do? Hey, Keanu, are you awake?
I think I am.
There you go. Hey, crawl over to me, buddy.
while you're covering him while he's crawling.
While everyone's covering him, he moves himself.
Sort
Because
of.
there is no point in sending someone out to get someone who can move their own fat ass. I know I don't like dragging you fat fucks.
There's no point in having two people in danger when you can only need
You
one.
have one sacrificial lamb who's already injured, and really nobody cares about him at that point on the enemy team. Now, if Keanu isn't awake and he's laying out there, what are you going to do?
Drag him here.
Wrong. What are you going to do?
Okay,
Drag
you go out to
him.
drag him, you get shot. Why?
Dead.
People target the medic. You send one of your helpless peons out to go get him for you, because it's better to have two non-medics get shot out there than the medic get shot out there.
Also, before you even do that, you don't want your helpless peon to get shot either. But so
No, but it's better the helpless peon than the medic in this case.
so you can do something to help with that.
Smoke.
There you go.
Mhm.
Whoa.
Concealment
and send a friend.
suppression.
Smoke,
Or
suppressive
your
fire,
friendly
send a friend.
neighborhood Gustav rounds.
Yep.
That works too.
Something to make the enemy think 3 or 4 times about poking their head up to try and hit the dude that's going out to play the dragging game. Now, you've got your patient dragged back into cover. There's no more enemies.
Because
They've all been
nothing quite
murdered. We've
says,
literally just
"Fuck
pulled
you
a
and
fucking
everything around you"
VC
than
and
any
we've
4
napalmed
millimeters
the
high
entire
explosive.
village. Everything is on fire. There's lots of popping, oily, bubbly sounds and all that fun stuff. What are you gonna do?
I missed half that. What?
You're no longer being shot at. We've burned the whole village down. There is literally no place for any enemies to be left because it is all just burnt thatch huts.
We're in Vietnam.
Call
What
an airlift.
are you going to do? What are you doing for your casualty?
Oh, tourniquet.
Okay. Why are we putting tourniquets on the patient?
Stop the bleeding.
Okay. What else is another word for bleeding that's very, very bad?
What system is... Or, never mind, he's talking about something
It
else.
starts with an H.
Hemophilia?
Hydration.
No, what?
One of you was at least,
Close.
hemorrhage, Minnie. Hemorrhage. Massive blood loss. Tourniquets on limbs to stop the massive blood loss.
Use March.
Stop the bleeding. Stop the big, nasty, nasty bleeding. The big bleeds. All right? So tourniquet, if it's a limb and it's red, it gets a tourniquet.
Also, because
Alright.
tourniquets are fast as fuck.
Yep. Glance at the head. All right? Look at the amount of bleeding that is coming from the head. If there's shit tons of bleeding from the head, you probably need to stop some of it. If there is no bleeding from the head or little bleeding from the head, ignore it. All right?
Okay.
What you can then do from there, assess the airway. Do they have one? If the answer is yes, we move on. If the
he's
answer is
talking-
no, we make one.
Any, the easiest way, if they're talking to you, he most likely has an airway. Even in ARMA, okay? So if he is talking to you, you
Especially have an
basically
airway.
skip airway, okay?
You're not skipping airway. You went to airway, but you used the brain that I know you have somewhere buried deep, deep down inside that extra thick skull of yours to go. If he can talk to me, he has an airway.
Airway.
I cannot talk if I can't move air, correct?
Ah.
So if he can talk, he has to have a working airway.
Yes.
So, we move on to next. We move on to breathing. So, we're going to come down, you're going to take a look at the chest. If there are holes in the chest, what do we do?
Dart and seal.
No. We seal, we do not dart without reason.
Oh, really? I've been darting
Yes.
everything.
Yeah.
No, you do
Seal,
not dart.
and then dart.
Previously, a wound on the chest needed a dart all the time, but medical update.
Not anymore.
Also realistic.
Seal it. Reassess the need for a chest dart. Because if you try and put too many chest darts in somebody, you make their problem worse, because that's not a one-way hole on the end of that needle, Minnie.
I mean, in theory it should be, but realistically,
Yet nobody has
Realism.
the one-way valve fucking needles ever. So
Our department does. It's awesome. Astro moves are fucking awesome.
fuck that shit.
So,
Yeah, we're not your department halls. We're the military. Lowest bidder.
that guy in Jarhead had it.
I know the lowest bidder doesn't have the
Anyway.
fucking valve.
What was that? Three
Anyway.
Kings? No, I think that was Jarhead.
Focusing, Minnie. So, we have established that we've sealed the chest, right? The holes in the chest are no longer having holes. All of the major blood leaking out of the body is gone. We no longer have tons of blood leaking out of the body, and we've established there is an airway or created an airway for the patient. All right? We have stopped all of the immediate things that are going to kill somebody. Now we move on to circulation. There are 2 things we do. We reassess the limbs now that we put tourniquets on, right? If the limb is sort of injured, but we can probably control all the bleeding on there without burning through all of our medical supplies, we stop the bleeding, and we take the tourniquet off.
Clarification question.
Go ahead.
Is breathing considered part of airway? For that?
no.
Nope, that's under respiration.
Or do you want my direct by the books answer or the practical answer?
Practical.
Yes.
Direct by the books, they are all completely isolated, separate steps. Everything is done in its own individual bundles. By a practical assessment by any pre-hospital healthcare provider ever, and Walter will probably back me up on this, I don't think of a single provider on the face of the earth that does not do their emergent airway breathing in the exact same step.
We don't have enough time to sit there.
Literally, because
same
if
time.
someone can talk to me, they are clearly breathing and clearly have some sort of airway.
It's not a. It's basically,
If they don't have an airway,
The
it is
case I'm
impossible.
talking though is they had, say, an occluded airway. You stuck a tube in them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've done your airway and breathing assessment at the point, because if they have an occluded airway, is it physically possible for them to move air into their lungs?
There is a physical path.
There's a physical path, but is it blocked?
If it's blocked, there's no physical path.
Whole point of an occluded airway is that it's blocked off and it's limiting the airflow. So we know from the fact that their airway is occluded or interfered in any
Fix
way,
both of
they
them
are
by
not
doing
breathing
that.
adequately.
What I'm asking is, for example, when I was down, my airway was fine. I was not breathing.
You were not breathing because your lungs were so tightly packed by all the air that hadn't gotten inside them that you could not actually breathe. You had no space for your lungs to expand into. That is why you still need to assess someone's lung sounds and like assess that as part of your later down the line assessment for breathing. But for your initial rapid assessment, usually if they have an airway and they're moving air, you're fine. That's why if you look at the assess airway option, like if you just already grab somebody and you do the head assess airway, you'll see it pops up and tells you the status of the airway and if they are breathing or not.
Basically, what you're looking for here is, when you're doing this, is what's going to kill your patient first.
The fastest. That's the whole point of the rapid.
Trauma, hemorrhage, H is your hemorrhage, so bleeding out is going to be your fastest thing. And so every time you get shot, blood loss will kill your patient. Then airway, then breathing.
Yep. That's why it's structured the way it is.
Yeah.
Wait, what system are we using?
HABC.
HABC or March. It's literally interchangeable. The only differences between March was a reordering and the addition of hypothermia specifically mentioned in the algorithm.
Which we don't worry about.
Because, you know,
and
people were forgetting to do hypothermic treatment when they didn't add it as part of the algorithm. Yeah. However, for, you know, the sake of I'm not fucking simulating body temperature, fuck all of you, I would hang myself before I did that. We don't worry about that.
So,
I'm still going to use March.
That's fine. It's the same.
Which is fine. It works. It's the exact same algorithm. Just know your hypothermia step does literally nothing for you.
Yeah.
So, Mini, kind of taking it back here. What do you want to do next?
All the bleeding is that you can control is stopped, or you've looked at it and gone, nah, fuck that shit. We might as well just cut it off. I'm going to leave the tourniquet on.
So, what do you want to do next?
Check to make sure he can pull Aaron.
Well, you've already done that, didn't you?
Yeah, you already done that.
I have no idea where we left off. I was
so what do you do
next?
next?
Shit.
Okay, what do you do next?
The limbs are tourniqueted. Head is either taken care of or isn't bleeding a lot, and airway is secured.
I'll start fixing them up. Packing, quick clot, field dressing, elastics, blah blah blah.
Whatever wounds you see. All right, we've talked about that to death. Okay. Done that. What are you gonna do after that? What's your next thing you're gonna do?
Call medevac?
Or what?
Or bitch slap him, tell him he's fine, and get him back in the fight.
Or communicate. If you need a medic, say hey, or talk to Canthy or somebody, say hey.
Push it up, push it up, push it up. That's all I care about you knowing about.
Communicate when you can. You want to take care of your patient first, but as soon as you can, communicate your situation to whoever is helping you or who is near you. Canthier, he's probably talking to me. If it's Keanu, he's probably going to be coming to help you in a minute. Okay? You want to get that situation because Keanu has to, in his perspective as the medic, he might have to prioritize who's worse, and he may have to make a decision. If you say, for example, we have Keanu 2 here, which is your patient, we have the regular Keanu being a medic. If, say, Canthier has another patient, say him and Wolf are somewhere else and Wolf's worse, medic Keanu is going to go to Wolf because that's where he needs to go, okay? That makes sense, Minnie. He's doing a prioritization by what you tell them, so it is important to communicate to your team or to whoever's coming in, so if it's, say, Halsworth or Brexit, who is priority for them, because we need to put the right resources where they need to go.
Don't be the senior guy with the secret.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Okay. For the sake of everyone here's sanity, we're gonna stop his level of assessment there. I'm not gonna make him
Yes.
learn vital signs because, oh my
Yes.
god, I would probably
Yes.
blow my own brains out before we even got
Yes.
through heart rate.
So that makes
So, Minnie,
sense, Minnie.
once
Well,
you're done with
let's
that,
let's start with something simple. What's normal?
no,
No,
not
just-
doing this. Putting my foot down.
No.
He's good.
We're gonna be here all night if we do this.
We're just gonna
No,
take
no,
his goddamn
just only normal
Normal what?
heart rate.
heart rate.
Alright, fuck it. Let's start it. 1 and go up. 1.
Oh my, no.
Nope, not doing this.
2.
Minnie does not get fluids or drugs. I put that on the medics. If I ever find that shit in his kit, I'm knocking you out.
I
first.
just want him to know when he has to call a medic. Go, hey, is this too weird, or
If it's not 80, Minnie, call for somebody else.
Wouldn't have taken
give
all
or take
day.
2?
If the first number on a blood pressure is not exactly 120, call for
Also
somebody else. If the respiratory rate is not exactly 16 or 18, call for somebody else.
I think
If the
default is
oxygen
14.
sat is less than 100, call for somebody else.
I like how you went the less than 100 route.
There, any way you could simplify that into one number, call somebody else?
No.
No.
Well,
Oh, here's a number. If it is not exactly normal, call someone else.
okay, good, great. I'll be calling somebody else a lot.
I don't care. As long as he can do an initial assessment and keep someone alive for the 30 seconds extra it takes Keanu to go, oh fuck shit, Minnie's the one that's over there, and sprint his happy ass that way. I'm good.
How fast is your heartbeat, Minnie? Like, put your fingers to your neck and just give a basic estimate of how fast your heart is beating.
80.
I would not use that as the standard.
I'm not. I'm just giving him an idea for a fucking ballpark.
Oh no, I've never actually done that.
About
Minnie,
a little bit faster than
take-
once a second, yeah?
Take your thumb and your index
Yeah.
finger and your whole hand and just choke, just right around the neck.
Now, see, I think
So
you're trying to
so
solve
a little bit
problem
a
with
bit
that.
over 60 beats per minute, yeah?
Sure.
Okay. So 80 sounds like a reasonable number, yeah?
Sure.
Okay. 100, does that sound like a reasonable number?
No.
Good. Blood pressure, yeah, you just kind of got to remember 120 is the normal. Oxygen sat is a percentage, so yeah,
The lower percentage, the worse it is.
That I
always
know.
bad. at oxygen
Tiny
sat.
number equals bad, big number equals good.
Yes.
Negative
That
number.
much I
oh
know.
shit.
A good,
Negative
another good
number
thing to look at is
impossible.
which way it's trending. But
Yeah, if it's going down, that's bad.
There we go.
Depends on where it
good.
is.
He understands that.
I understand trends. That's like engineering.
Yes.
mhm.
The whole thing is...
The whole
Oh,
thing, Minnie, the whole thing is bioengineering. That's the whole
Yeah.
No, it's not even
It's the
bioengineering. It
bio
is
part.
straight, the body... throw
the only
biology
difference is
out of
whether
the
it's
way.
metal-based or carbon-based.
Yeah, that's literally
Yeah,
it. It's the
I like
exact
metal.
same machine. It is the... Oh my... I'm gonna fucking build a robot. We're gonna use a robot to teach him
Well,
CMOS, and
carbon is a
suddenly-
semi-metal, so he's halfway there.
Ooh, a sex robot?
That's
Oh,
a robot for
God.
Minnie and Phil. Yes. Yes.
Focusing.
Oh,
Good
speaking
damn,
of,
Focusing.
well, are you contributing to what I'm now seriously debating sending Doolittle?
No, that's all on you, buddy.
Focus.
Go ahead, Halls.
Focus, children. So, now that we've gone over this, and Minnie knows what he's doing, hopefully, I really don't have any faith, but I'm hoping I'm about to be proven outstandingly wrong in like the next
10 minutes.
5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hope is
You
not
do
a plan,
send me
but
water.
hey.
But, you know, I don't have tons of faith. Let's get everyone back in the vehicles. We're going to drive around to the other side of the training area real quick.
Wally,
Oh,
can you
boy.
just tell
Hopping
me?
into, or...
Someone's Zushio Keanu. Alright, let's go.
Los.
Yeah, no, the main reason I use fucking March is because it's super easy to remember. Because it's March.
Mark, for me, and all of the ones I've learned, it's ABCs.
That's the
Yeah,
civilian
same.
way to teach it. HABC is the same way, same thing. It's just we In trauma, they've changed that recently to
Trauma
include
finally
hemorrhage
became
first.
March.
Yeah.
Well,
Basically,
CAB is what I've also heard here,
yeah, CAB,
which
is
is
what
different.
HABC is basically a modified version of CAB. It's just hemorrhage first, then circulation later. Because they basically, in the old CAB, they kind of put everything together in circulation, but they separated it out. Well, in the new.
Okay.
What about that Zeus heal?
Alright, Waller, yes, I need everyone Zeus healed first.
Uh-oh.
Pop a Zeus heal on Senor.
Comrade
Yeah.
Kish, I'm going to need your assistance for this real quick. Over here. Where we can be quiet and they can...
So basically, Canther, in the new standard, they separated bleeding control from just like circulation, because circulation is very broad.
Mm-hmm.
So in the hemorrhage control, it's just tourniquets and bandaging. That's all it is. So that's what we do: tourniquets and bandaging first, airway, breathing, and then we go circulation, which is more of like blood pressure, IV fluid, all that stuff. If we have to manage pressures and stuff, they've kind of altered that around. So we don't really worry about pulse until circulation. We want to make sure other bleeding stopped first, then we can work on that later. The reason they were doing this was a lot of the school shootings. They were seeing that a lot of people were taking too much time with trying to do everything, so they made it easier.
They were waiting too long to bandage.
Yeah. Because I gotta assess everything in circulation, and then bandage, and it's like no.
Mini step forth.
So.
Ah.
And you're right.
Yep.
Alright. Mini.
Mm.
Pray to whatever god that you believe in. Because this is going to be your test out exercise. To save everyone else's sanity here as well, it's also going to be the medical test out / cert for the entirety of the rest of y'all.
Okay.
Mini. All you have to do is not fuck up your CLS. All you have to do is not fuck up your CLS. And you will be fine.
Okay.
Understand?
Oh, I understand.
Don't fuck this up, and you're not the medic. Sit back down. Keanu,
Hi.
since you're the medic, the spotlight's on you for this one.
Oh god, okay.
For 2 reasons. 1, to make sure you know what you're doing, and 2, to see if Minnie's going to be able to pass or not.
Okay.
So whatever tasks you feel like having him do, or whatever stuff you need him to do, feel free to have him do that. But no, if he fucks up, he takes your spot for the next deployment.
Also, if he does nothing, that doesn't count.
Yep. We get to do the whole thing again. So I would highly suggest utilizing him, but not putting him in over his head.
Alright.
I don't care what you use him for. You're just simply proving to me that you can utilize your entire team when needed for these kinds of operations.
Alright, cool.
Can I make recommendations?
You can do whatever the hell you want, but Keanu
Keanu?
has final say on medical ops.
Yes.
Recommend
Andy.
testing for band-aids.
Can't they?
Alright.
No.
Your guys' scenario for this is going to be as follows, okay? You guys have been sent out on it. You guys have been out on a patrol op for the past 24 hours. When you guys get an urgent call from command for a medical assist for a local friendly village that was hit by an accidental barrage of 230 mil that was misfired.
Oh my.
That is all you get. You're the closest unit to respond. You guys are about 15 minutes out from the actual impact site. You guys will be first in on scene providing medical assistance for the village. It is going to be your guys' job to establish casualty collection point, triage, and any evacuation requirements necessary. Medro is completely unrestricted for this operation due to it being Blue 4230 mil that caused the incident. You have the full evac support, available to the region.
Basically, call me Canther if you need it.
However, Alios Airfield is where your air evac is coming from. So it will be up to you guys to request the specific aircraft coming out if you need a lot more bodies or whatnot. And to request any additional support you might need. They're scrambling what medical assets they have to come assist, but it's going to take some time before they can get any of the field units actually up and rolling out to help you.
Oh my. Bye
I
bye
don't even
cars.
want
Where'd
to
the
know
other
what
one
that
go?
was.
Bye bye cars.
I would highly recommend that you guys set your vehicle up, your Land Rover, like you would for an actual combat operation. You might want to stick your spare med bag in there.
Yeah, let's get a
Yes.
speedball in the truck.
Here's my question.
Hmm.
What's enemy presence sound like?
Enemy
Uh,
presence, as far as you guys are aware, isn't too high.
Is there an arsenal here?
The
Yeah,
car.
I'm not trusting that.
It's not an
Fuck that
arsenal.
shit.
No,
Yeah.
it was. We didn't bring that car over here. Hey, Cash, if you can hear me, can you bring the one with the minigun over? The SUV. Got a minute?
In that case, this is going in here as well.
You can just hear Wolf's, oh, hell no.
All right, there you go, guys. Right there. Arsenal.
Alright. Once you guys are ready, you'll be good to stage your vehicles and get ready to go.
Panther. I'm gonna pop over to 2, so we're on 2.
Guys, don't forget to set your radios channel 3.
Check Gallon's ready to go.
This will be interesting.
Yeah, I'm sure Halls knows exactly what I put in my bag.
I have
Grenade
no
launcher?
idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, a little bigger.
Shoot me, please, stick.
Nah. Ammo for that.
I think you stuck a shoot me, please stick in there.
Where's Minnie at?
Over here in the arsenal.
Have you gone into third person?
Yeah, go into third person. Oh, look over your right shoulder.
Jesus.
Yeah, you grabbed a JTAC bag.
Yeah, you might want to switch the bag out there.
Wolf is wearing the Sniper Yes sniping shirt.
Hey, look at what
Sniper,
I
yes.
have. I have a JTAC bag, but look at my freaking antenna. You really can't tell. So, on the vest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wolf is wearing my Shoot Him First backpack.
By the way, booth operators will actually pick you out for that wolf if you wear that bag. You can do it.
You can ask Waller about how that went when I was playing sniper characters and urban sniping ops. How many radio men never really survived sticking their heads over the edges of roofs. Oh, you have an antenna in your bag? Bang, you don't have a face anymore.
That one's not as
Radio
bad.
check channel 3.
I got it.
Fuck you, pussy!
Oh, dude, there was a time once where the ROE made it impossible for them to actually shoot people that weren't armed. So I was sniping people from a building, and in an attempt to stop me, the air cover they had came down real low to try and intimidate me out of my, to expose myself with the weapons so they could shoot me with, like, the 30 mil. So I proceeded to shove my weapon into my backpack, and because they didn't have a positive ID on me other than, oh, well, he shot from this building, but we don't know if it's him or not, proceeded to walk out of the building, wave at the helicopter, and then walk down the street.
Alright.
They were not happy.
Alright, Halls.
I would have brought the
Radio
building
check,
down.
channel 3.
I think everybody's ready.
Zach, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Man up in your vehicles however you see fit. Comrade Zach, are you ready?
Okay. I follow.
Alright, where's my gun?
Keanu.
Yeah, I'm getting inside.
Who's driving?
Alright, I want a ZSU mounted to the roof.
Who's the driver?
Not it. I'm not allowed to drive.
Not it. Minnie, drive.
Sweet.
Never mind.
Ready, Cash?
Never mind.
Oh,
Get back on.
Fuck.
Oh, Zach, give me a second to.
Where are we going?
All right, Zach, are you
Hey,
ready
Waller, where
for
we
your
Stand by.
acting debut?
Minnie, can you get in the truck?
Are they just going in the village halls here?
I mean, yeah, I could.
They will be going into the village here in a moment. I'm finishing up generating their mass cal.
They'll be in the village.
Minnie's in.
Just stand by. We'll let you know when you're ready.
So we don't need to mount up in the truck.
Nope. There'll be literally about at least 2, like 8 minutes
Somewhere
or two.
in the village, and then you can come running up to the front begging for help.
A minute or two through the village.
Hey, Star.
This is spawning a bunch of AI for them, right?
Yeah.
Actually, no, you're the J-Tech. Hey, Keanu.
Yeah, what's up?
Pick a spot you like for a CCP. Since you would have the time as we drove up.
Probably
Are you ready, Zach?
whoever is in front of that big chunk of land in front of us.
Alright, go ahead.
Or
What?
the crossroads over there.
Alright. Paul, do you want to give
Mark it
more
on the map.
go specifically? And then they should be ready to go.
They gotta come into town and figure out what the fuck's going
There's a
on.
medical tent in the bag.
Alright.
I got one on me as well.
Panther, here's your village, sir. So,
It's good to go?
yeah, I think we're good
Yep.
to go.
You guys are good to go?
Okay. Go. Drive into town. As, like, 100 feet as it's gonna be. This is our CCP? Sure if this works.
Or I don't know where else, but yeah. Just best.
Somewhere centralized. Pick a spot and stop.
Park up next to that van.
Yeah,
Like,
that van right there.
Here, before we hit some fucking unexploded munitions.
Okay. Are they scattered or are they in one position?
What?
Are they scattered or are they in one position?
Casualties are probably scattered. Let's go find them.
Everybody look around.
Yeah, how
They
the
probably
hell?
want to group up.
Hello, where are they? Where are they?
Everywhere, everywhere. Rockets fall from sky. Everybody is injured. I don't know how I escape unhurt.
Is... Look around, I guess.
Gonna have to be more specific. Point us to the closest
Yeah.
one.
Hey! Billy! Minnie! Take this compound here.
Alright, going in.
Keanu and I guess
Hi.
Star take that one, that compound.
Clear?
You walk through this compound.
Panther, you're hearing a lot of wailing and screaming throughout the entire village.
Building clear.
Okay, I'm assuming you and
Waller are ghosts.
aren't actually here.
We are ghosts.
Keanu,
Ghosts
where
in
are
the
you?
night.
Come over here.
This is just
go.
a strange invisible wall right here.
Reaching.
Go.
Lost Minnie. Minnie, where are you?
I'm right over here. Philly. Philly, I'm over here.
Don't forget, you can use your radios.
Just let me know if you find anyone.
There you are.
Got casualties.
We're heading into the compound here.
Urgent.
I didn't turn my truck IR on.
Okay, you got casualties where? Belay that 2 times packs,
Oh,
unharmed.
found him.
Oh, hi. These guys are unharmed?
Don't look like it. I can't get up the fucking thing.
Someone save my brother!
Oh, shit. They are unharmed.
Huh.
Okay, you're fine.
I don't know.
I heard someone save
I'm
my
hearing
brother.
voices from
Can't
this-
do you got them?
These two, they look bloody, but they don't have any actual wounds. I got voices from this 3-story here to the, what the fuck direction is
The
this?
call for evac. I can either drive
Southwest.
the ambulance into the field, or I can go and grab a helicopter.
I've got no one on the outside in the streets injured that I can see. They must all be in buildings.
I'm gonna go find the guy. I'm unconscious.
Yeah, no, I got up here.
I'm on my way up.
1 times packs, unconscious.
You got him.
Yeah, I can get
This
him.
room
Go,
clear.
go get James.
I'm going up.
Odin,
Hi.
Kobold, multiple civilian casualties. Assessing general.
This room's clear.
I have some casualties over here.
I have a tier 1 up here.
Alright.
Alright, I'm with you, Star.
Not many.
Stabilize
I can
when
get
you
him.
can now.
Okay, you're fine?
You got
Feeling
friends?
patient right now.
Yeah, if he's gonna have his bleeding done real fast, he should be.
I'm coming down.
good to- Let me
What
do
do you
a full
need?
assessment before I see him.
There's someone screaming for help. If go
Okay,
find
there
that
are
guy.
multiple
Star's
people
working on them.
phased into each other.
Good ways away.
No, that's not it, Minnie.
He was the one screaming. I tourniqueted this guy's arm.
James out.
Hey, Keanu, I got a guy here, full tourniquets, massive hemorrhaging, but the
Different.
bleeding stopped.
Coming on.
I'm bringing him down.
Minnie, finish that guy up.
And
The
I'm bringing him
guy
down
on the ground you were working on?
Yeah, the guy was just working on finish him
Yep.
up.
Copy.
Star, where are you?
I'm coming
Right
down
upstairs?
on Audrey Street.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Partial large cut.
There's 3 people here. No, I
And
don't
a
want to.
B.
4 people here.
Yeah, this will be good. This will be
5,
good.
6. What the fuck?
Field dressing.
Okay.
Holes. Can you hear me?
Can't do you need help?
Slash Waller slash Cash. Oh, I need to have the group, the one person I have in front of me, to stop having babies.
Okay, we'll look for anyone else. I'll stabilize this guy.
Like,
This
there was
guy's
one
clear.
person, and I assume it was actually 7 people clipped into the same spot.
Got another casualty over here.
Major or no?
Wrong button.
You want to bring all tier 1s over here?
Yeah, bring all tier 1s here.
I'm gonna go search
There you go.
around
That should
for
frame
any more.
one for you, or a chunk of them for you.
Bring all tier 1s
Thanks.
near me.
This guy, I'm pretty sure is dead.
Kano's right outside the 2-story. Destroyed 2-story.
I've tourniqueted 2 of the, or one of the casualties.
That was fast.
I'm gonna bring him to you, Kiana.
And ARMA glitching into shit, so.
Wait.
Mini, you good?
Yep, just fixing him up.
They...
His
got
lungs
ARMA glitched
lungs
to,
are
like,
clear.
a wall of cars. I'm not gonna worry about them. He's fine. The other guy's got moved out.
Yep, they're out there for you.
This guy fine? Yes.
I'll get some stretchers going.
And partial
He's
large cut.
fine.
Quick
Firm.
clot.
Dead.
H.
Hey,
That's
firm.
gonna be field dressing. Hold still.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Copy that 4 each.
How many know are full dead? Just one for now?
I got
Yeah.
2 dead over here and a tier 1.
Confirm.
Just found them, and one passed out or died right in front of me.
There's somebody back here.
Beginning searching for, hostiles in the area.
Alright, he is fixed for now.
Yeah. Billy and Wolf, if you want to find somewhere up high that you can look out, that'd be great.
This guy's fine.
If we can get to the roof of this blown up building, we should be able to set up something.
I'm gonna check this area to the east, correction west.
You're fine.
Okay. How's this guy doing over here?
How are we doing numbers wise?
I haven't been able to.
Okay, what about numbers that matter?
Hey, Philly, where you at?
A blown up building.
Office building, further up, where we get a good vantage point, keep security on the area.
That's pretty far.
Alright, in that case I'll find a secondary high vantage point so that way we can cover multiple areas.
Keanu?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, I need numbers.
Estimated about 10 or 5 or 6 still alive. Got 3 dead.
Okay, don't care about the 3 dead. Of the ones that are still alive, how many actually matter?
We have two tier 1s. As of now.
2 tier 1s, the rest are delayed?
Yeah, delayed. Or minor.
Ah, he opened back up.
This guy.
Good thing I brought a Why are you twirling?
Make that 3 tier 1s.
Hey, Kano, this guy here, I'm giving him 250.
Confirm.
Just to be safe, I'm gonna give him 500.
Good. Now I'm gonna leave that on for now.
Okay. I want vital checks on these tier 1s.
I can get that for you.
Never mind, I'm back.
I can stay here with the tier 1s and make sure they don't bleed.
Confirm. Fix this and then stop moving.
I'm gonna drag this guy
Mini,
over to
yeah,
you
move this guy over.
as soon as I can fucking.
If I no heart.
Wolf or Philly, you guys see a decent LZ around?
Okay, you're coming with me because you're on top of the guy. Alright, This guy's fine. He's not actually
To
injured, but he's in
the
my way.
west-southwest.
Put him over there.
Hang on, I gotta grab the
West
other guy.
southwest. Copy.
Yeah, afterwards,
God
get
damn
him
it.
away from this.
His arm just keeps opening
It's
up.
about 150 meters from our collection point.
Roger.
Okay.
We go northwest, there's another spot that'd be good. 100 meters estimated.
Say again?
Should probably go west-southwest though.
Hey, from.
I'm out looking for more bodies.
You have someone with you? This guy's really fucked up. You got sailing.
I do not.
I used all mine on
Down
this
where you
dude.
at?
On the eastern side of the compound at a broken down building there too.
We vampire from somebody?
Alright, I'll move to cover you.
Hey, Keanu. Stay with the casualties, send other people out to go look. Because I think there's a guy here who's gonna need a vampire.
Alright, this guy's got a tourniquet on still because he keeps opening up no matter what I do, so it's on his arm. He's packed and fixed right now, but how long that lasts, I have no idea.
He's
Fine.
watching you, Mini.
Alright, sorry, you have these guys stable for now, I guess.
Yeah, no, that guy needs blood. The one behind you.
This one? The one spinning?
No, the one behind you.
These guys are all dead, aren't
Have
they?
you given him anything yet?
I don't have anything else.
Okay, I'll give him saline for now. Best we have.
I'll check the vitals of this dude. No one has, for some reason.
Oh.
63 heart rate, 39 over 26 blood pressure.
Okay, this guy's getting 2 bags of saline.
Don't forget to check vitals once you're done bandaging.
Yes, I said that.
Well, someone did it with that guy.
Yeah, he's toast, okay. You're good.
I'm bleeding,
Wait,
motherfucker.
what?
The guy in front of me has 63 blood pressure, 56 for the fucked up dude, and his legs are open. I'm gonna fix that.
Aren't even hurt, dude.
Alright,
Why
is
are you
this
here?
everyone?
Man, I told you to toss him away.
Yeah, he was in my way and I
Toss
needed
him
to
up.
move him.
Well,
Take
that's
out
why
the
you
trash.
move him out of the way.
Don't move him, he's actually injured.
Yeah, that's injured guy. This is not injured guy.
Oops.
Yeah. Okay, I got him bandaged.
For this guy.
I think
Oh,
this...
is he nearby?
Oh shit! Yeah, this guy
PP.
needs blood. Damn.
Give him enough.
Actually, I'm
Might
gonna
need
bring
to
this
give
guy
him more.
back because he can be useful.
Yeah, we might
I
need
mean,
to
if you-
vampire him.
If you want, you could probably take it off me or that guy.
Not the button I wanted.
Take it off that uninjured guy over there. Okay. Minnie.
Yeah.
I want to have you constantly monitor this guy's blood pressure.
Okay, he opened up again.
Fix that.
Hey, someone got a ties? Because apparently I don't.
Yeah, I got him, but I'm bandaging.
7.
And I did a dumb and accidentally. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to go escort and accidentally hit free.
Alright, take his blood. I'll take his blood then.
Yeah, take his blood.
Am I moving away from this guy?
Wolf, did you find anything else?
Negative, I'm pulling security time now.
Okay.
You spin me right round.
I don't have a vampire option.
God
I'm
damn
not gonna do it to you,
Okay.
Keanu, but let's. I mean, look at Minnie's
Pressing his
arm.
head again.
I'll do it to the.
Grab one mic out.
No, you can't do it to AI.
I can
apparently.
vampire. I can vampire him.
Really?
Okay, cover the tier 1s.
We have smoke out on LD.
I hear a plane.
This guy's okay. I don't know why he's here.
Blood. Or
And...
donor.
No, he's no longer a donor.
This guy's not a donor?
No, that guy is.
Well, you got 2 guys that are probably gonna need blood. Yeah?
Yes.
One guy definitely, one is maybe.
Yeah, no, your bird's here.
It's like getting a blood transfusion.
Oh, and this is Global 3. Do we know if there's blood on the birds?
I have saline.
Saline ain't gonna be enough.
Yeah, saline's not good.
Is this the guy who needs blood? 65 over 43. Oh, they both need blood.
Yeah, so can't really do much.
Keanu, you want to
Yeah,
try
so-
and give these guys blood before we put them on board? Or we want to just...
I'd say we try to give them blood.
Okay.
I'm almost done getting blood transfusion.
Because these guys both need it too.
For some reason, I can't vampire. Oh yeah, that's because I need that.
You don't have to, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't put that in this kit for some reason. Anyway.
Alright,
Yeah, you just suck their blood and throw it into someone else.
Captain Twister over there is probably about done.
Okay. Who needs the most blood?
This guy here.
That's 45.
Assuming you've already done that one.
No, he hasn't. Remember, vampire takes minutes.
Yeah.
Do we have time, or do we want to just put him on the bird? Because it's a 5-minute flight.
Whoever's the most urgent.
He's urgent.
Yeah, I'll give this
The
guy
you're
blood
looking
because
at.
he's really urgent.
I'm gonna.
Okay,
Guy
I'll
to
move
my
him.
right should be fine.
Let me know when I'm good to pick him up.
I
You
got
can just load him straight in from your bubbles.
Nope. Oh wait,
You're just out of the range.
I was
you're
just
good
gonna
to go.
walk him over.
Load him up.
Alright, loaded. And okay, sure. You
What
okay,
if I
buddy?
Did he die in mid-transit?
I highly doubt it.
He's on.
Alright.
So he's
One of them is bleeding. What might medium function?
I got him.
We check this guy if we need. Not unloading. Not unloading.
Got this guy.
Got this guy. Is he glitched? I got him.
Move this guy to the other heli.
The other one? Alright.
I already put one in that. I already put one in the spool down one.
Alright, I'm putting the other one in the spool down one.
He's spool down is closer. So,
I'm assuming the spooled up one's filled.
yeah.
Yeah, copy. He's loaded.
All spooled up. Or all filled
Second
up.
one's good to go. Okay.
Where's the medical mini?
I'm over here.
I injured myself coming off the roof.
Oh. Leg, arm, head.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean,
I
you
guess
got
you
one.
want-
Fix him up.
Alright. Sorry, if you want to take the truck back, let's do one more sweep, make sure we
Yeah,
didn't
let's
miss
do a
anybody.
sweep.
bunch
Philly
of
called over there.
scrapes, so
Over.
hang on.
Essentially, the whole fire team's gonna move together. We're just gonna go from south to north.
I'm still working on Philly where the helicopters landed. Let's go with this. Well, it fixed some of them. What did you do? Hit a tree on your way down?
No, I hit nothing. I tried to land on the wall, and I slid off the side of the wall onto the floor, and then I was hurt.
Because it looks like you know, your head hit like a tree and just got scraped to fuck.
Well, my head's fixed. You fixed my head.
Yeah. Almost done. One more elastic. Alright. Good news, you should be all set. You still have the tourniquets on, but go ahead and take them off. I have like a shit ton of tourniquets, so take them off. See if it opens up. If so, go find Keanu. Or me, I guess, either one. Alright, Philly's patched up. He's good to go. We're rejoining.
Yep.
I have no idea where they are.
What I've seen looks clear.
They must be walking around doing a sweep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I think he opened up, Philly. I'm noticing blood spots. Yeah, it's your arm.
Yeah.
Hang on. Stand by, Philly reopened. I'm gonna patch him.
If you're in a
Alright,
vehicle, hop
you
out.
are all set.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Did anybody else hear that?
Odin, or
I got
Philly
work.
could use a
Hi!
magic.
Hi!
Hello.
Hi, Philly could use a magic.
So, Hallsworth. Grade, sir. How did you think it went?
Um,
You can get
well,
off the
it
top
went
of
about
me,
as well
Philly.
as any
That's
other
cool.
real-world mass casualty incident ever does. So, you know, the norm.
Does mini pass?
It's a controlled cluster. We'll get to that. It was a controlled
Okay.
clusterfuck, which is about what you look for in a mass casualty incident. So, good job. Ken, you did a pretty good job of getting your CCP established inside that compound of buildings where you ended up. Like I said, the best thing you can do is take all of your friends and peons and have them just drag shit to you. That way you're centralized, you're sorting people, and you know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, as Keanu, as medic, you're center of the
Yeah.
spider web.
So don't go running around, because people will try and bring you things, and then you'll be fucking halfway across the village doing something else, and someone's gonna go, "This bastard is heavy," and just leave his ass there in the middle of the street for you to come get later.
We've
Like,
had people do that in ARMA.
Carrying people
It is dumb.
sucks. Carrying people,
Or just
fucking...
Go like, oh, he didn't survive.
Yeah, he just died. Didn't suck. So, you know. Well, aside from that, it went about as well as it could have. You guys had your asset coordination. You got in what you got in. You got out what you got out, and it worked out pretty well. That just means that the next time we do this exercise, it just is going to get bigger. And it will grow and grow until eventually somebody just gets nuked.
The one thing I will mention, which wasn't a bad thing because A, it's a low intensity scenario here, or we weren't really under fire, but you want to try and keep your air assets on the ground as short as a possible time as you can. So, if they do give you ETAs, the one thing is getting those casualties quicker to that LZ.
Yeah, that one was held up because we were mid vampire on one guy because he had 30 BP.
And that's fine, but just in future, just guys keep that in mind.
Warn the bird just to wave and circle.
Yeah, and if you guys are gonna do that, have them go into orbit because they're a lot better up in the sky because they can dodge than sitting on the ground and being. Super,
now, if you need the medical
vulnerable.
crews, have the crews touch and go. If it's an IRS bird, have the IRS crew kick out and come to you to assist, and let the bird go up because then that also frees your team up to not deal with moving the casualty.
Yeah. Which we didn't have both of them today, so because Brexit's internet and computer decided to die, so
yeah.
I mean, hell, if the bird has door guns,
the door
gun
might
help
even
take
come
some
help.
of the pressure off you.
Yeah. General just make life easy.
Anyway, Hallsworth, what is your verdict, sir? What is your verdict?
Neil.
Do it, Minnie.
Neil, Minnie. Now come front and center, and Neil. Front and center. Front of your whole group.
Minnie,
come in the center of the circle. Come on. Come in the center of the circle. All right. Everybody. All right, lower your weapon, Minnie. Lower your weapon. Right, everybody go ahead and form a nice tight circle around Minnie.
Yeah, enough porn to know where this goes.
I do not wish to join the Bukake circle.
All right, ready?
No. Minnie. What did I just say?
Wasn't me.
It was a
practice
grenade.
All right.
No, it was not. I just tossed it out.
Hang on. Shut the fuck up.
Minnie. Take off your helmet.
Oh, fuck, now I gotta go to my inventory menu. I don't have one. Oh, no, it's here.
Oh my god.
Really?
You're wearing one.
Really? Fucking really?
Take off your helmet.
There we go.
Now lower your weapon.
Oh, wrong button.
Right. To the powers invested in me by the god of the TeamSpeak Waller, for actually paying attention in CLS for once, for not completely fucking up the CLX exercise, and for actually giving me a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of faith in your ability to learn things, I dubbed the CLS qualified team. You may execute your dumbass.
Go for it, boys.
We all know the real reason was because they didn't want me to do the team medic. Stream coming down.